Guys, welcome back to Vex today. Today we're gonna go over part 2 of our drivetrain series, attaching a wheel to the motor and understanding what bearings play a part in this. Okay guys, so step 1 here is to attach your bearings for your wheel and your motor. So for my wheel, I'm gonna have my bearings in 11 and 13. And for my motor, I'm gonna have my bearing in 5 and 6. And what you want to do is put 0.5 inch screws through the flat side of it. Put your V1 bearings onto it. Then you want to attach star nuts. I'm attaching star nuts. In your actual drivetrain, you want to attach nylock nuts. So this is going to be step 1. Okay, now step 2 is attaching a bearing on the 5 and 6 holes and then screwing it into the motor. Notice how I don't have any star nuts or screws in my third one because the axle is going to go through that one. So it's going to go screw, bearing, and then motor. Okay, so for step 3, what you're going to do is you're going to take a wheel and you're going to take any size gear. I'm going to take a high strength gear. You always want the high strength gear on your wheel. And so what you want to do next is take two 1.25 inch screws. I don't have that at my disposal, so I'm going to use 2 screws of the same size, which are 2.5 inches. But you will usually use 1.5 inches for this or 1.25 inches for this, depending on what you use. So what you want to do is you want to take your high strength gear, put your 2 screws in it, then feed it through your wheel on this side in the middle. Then you want to screw on your star nuts. In actuality, you're going to be using nylock nuts on this too, but to save for time, I'm using star nuts. Now the next step you're going to want to do is putting an axle through your wheel so that way it can go into your bearing. You want to take your gear, the one you're going to use for your motor. Then you want to take an axle and put it through this. I'm going to use a high strength gear for my motor, though I'm going to advise you to use a normal thin gear for your motor, as that works better. You will have to use more spacers for that, however, but I'm using this one just as a demonstration. Okay, so after you do that, you want to plug this into your motor. But before that, you want to put a spacer on it, on the left side of it, and then you want to plug it in like so. And so then when you turn it, it should make your motor sound. This is what we covered in part 1. After you've done all that, the next thing you want to do is take your axle, put it through the whole side of the bearing, put a shaft collar on this side, put spacers enough so that this gear is touching the gear on the wheel. Then you want to just feed it all the way through. So then that way when I turn the wheel, it also turns the motor. The next thing you want to do is add enough spacers so that both of these are lined up. You're going to have to add more spacers on your motor than you are going to have to on your wheel, so that way both of them will line up. Okay, so now after that, you want to put another C-channel on top of that to close the bridge. So you got what you already have, your spacers, and another C-channel on top. Okay, now the last step is you take 2 shaft collars, you put them on top, and you take your T8 screwdriver and you tighten those. Make sure all of your shaft collars are tightened, otherwise the entire thing will fall apart. Now, once you've done that, it's gonna work perfect. Should work just like this. And there you have it. That's how you make a wheel turn with a motor.